Good morning. We are going to drive over to the rock garden. There's a trail from the rock garden that leads up to another one that goes around the edge of the top rim. So we'll see. The rock garden is supposed to be a difficult hike, and then once we get up to the top, it says it's easy. So yeah, we're going to go drive over there and try that and show you what it's like. So there's the rock garden in the distance. So we're gonna drive over there and then hike up around the ridge. I think we can do it. Okay, we got to the rock garden. You are here, and we're gonna go all the way up. Hopefully get to this one up here, which is the Ryland Fortress Cliff Trail. So let's go. There's like 3 or 4 cars parked, so not too many people yet, but it's a Monday after spring break. This is just from the first, I don't know, we didn't make it up very far at all. It just looks so awesome up here. And that is, let me see if I can zoom in. That's our campground, the Juniper and Wolfberry right there. But it's just awesome. Come on, honey. Let's get good. Woo. It's not really difficult, but it is a lot higher elevation than we're used to down in Austin. And it is very dry. That's so pretty. Where does it go? I guess it goes down and then back up, maybe? Well, let's see. Yeah. This is from 0.3 of a mile so far up the trail. And you just got a view. It's just gonna keep getting better. It was getting warm at that 0.3. So we took off our top layer. Somebody didn't put on his hiking boots. I tried to tell him to turn back around, but you know, when you get stubborn. All right, we're gonna keep heading up. Most of it hasn't been that bad. I mean, there's some places where you definitely had to go up, but then it kind of smooths out. You're definitely going up, but it's not horrible. I was a little concerned because we're not in great shape, and it did say that it was difficult, but this is, of course, only 3/10 up, so we'll see. But so far, I'm cautiously optimistic. This area is a little more rough, but still not horrible. We've made it to the 4th 0.4 of a mile marker down around the corner. We're getting there. There's 0.5. Probably should have looked at the map how far it went, but you know, it's an adventure. Let's go. It's just beautiful. Ooh, the wind is kicking up. Should have looked at what time it was too, but there's 0.7 of a mile. And I think it feels like we're about halfway up. I don't know. Let's keep going. Little more rocky. Somehow I missed the 0.8, but there's 0.9. Yay, us. Yeah, everything changed when we got to the crossroads of the lower Comanche and the rock garden. Because at that point we had gone 1 mile, and the rock garden trail is a total of 2.5 miles. And I think the last 1.5 miles is mostly up, very up. I think did we see the 1.2 or the 1.1?
Yeah.
The last part's definitely up. We've made 1.3. How you doing?
Great.
1.4. We reached mile marker 1.7, and right before it, well, I slipped and fell on my butt.
I did ask. I pulled out my best John Wayne and said, "Did you hurt yourself?"
My butt's gonna be sore later. But we're most of the way there. We can keep going. I can keep going.
Okay.
2.1. We've got 0.4 more to go to the top. Woo. We're so close. And we're definitely running out of steam. But we're almost there. It's in sight. I swear it's in sight. There's the rim. Almost made it. Whew. We made it. 2.5 miles. Holy cow.
Straight up.
It was a long hike. I don't know. Do you know me about? I don't know. Once we get down, we'll try and figure out exactly how long it took us.
7,724 steps.
Anyways, it's beautiful. I'll show you our view. We're sitting down to rest for a minute or two. Then we're gonna probably eat lunch and head back down. Oh, we made it. I wanted to get out to that promontory over there, but we just don't have much left, and we still got to get back down 2.5 miles. It was good. So we did make it up to the top. There's no mile markers or signs up here, but it's obvious we've made it to the rim and the rim trail. And now we're gonna head back down and go take a nap.
Yeah, we climbed this just so we can climb down.
Okay, so when you come up from the path marker where the two trails converge, you come up, and then yes, you go up this rock path. You can't go either direction. I tried going that way, dead end, dead end. Go up the rock. You get to this, you're about halfway, and the hard part's coming. Yeah. Just keep going, you can make it. We have made it back from our hike, and it was about 600 feet elevation difference we figured out, and we should have brought more water. We had enough, but we should have brought more because towards the end we were trying to conserve it till we could get back to the truck. And I should have worn a hat. I didn't, and I ended up taking off. I had like 3 shirts on actually because it was a little chilly this morning, and I ended up wrapping one around my head just to get some shade. But leave earlier in the morning and have your supplies. But it was a good walk. But when we got back, we were dead. I was like almost crawling back to the truck. I was like, we made it, honey, to the truck. It was harder coming down. It was much more slippery going up. I mean, I did have my one little oops, which I'm probably gonna have a bruised butt from that. But yeah, I used different muscles coming down, so we'll see how sore we are. I don't have any blisters, anything like that, but we came back to the camper and passed out, and I had to take a shower, and I'm sunburned. I don't know if you can see it, but like right here, I got some sun. It was one of the reasons why I didn't want to take off one of my overshirts, because I was afraid that I was going to get a sunburn. So anyways, we did it. Yay us. We did the rock garden. Tomorrow we're going to go horseback riding, and then hopefully we'll make it to the Lighthouse Rock one day this week. And that one's like a 3 mile, but we are going to ride our bikes as far as we can and then only hike what we have to. So anyways, we'll share the adventures with you as we go about them.